Welcome, my Aquarius, to your October bi-weekly readings. This is a general read, and we're going to just highlight whatever Spirit wants you to know here at Spiritual Quiet Storm. I'm your host, Reina Rochelle, aka your Spiritual Bunny. And I am coming to you live from Atlanta today and enjoying the fall weather. So I hope you guys are doing wonderful as we are changing seasons. Aquas. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. Sit down, grab your notebook, because today I wanted to talk about leadership. The Holy Spirit has brought upon a message that I think you guys, you need to hear. So I'm sipping coffee. It is rather early, but that's okay. This is a good time. So, excuse me. The promise I want to talk about today is a leader's promise to the team. So immediately the energy is for my aquas who are possibly CEOs, management or managerial type of positions, definitely leadership roles. You could be an IT manager, you could be a project manager, you could be the assistant in a team, a production assistant, anything. But you have some sort of authority. And you cannot fulfill the mission alone, so we want to talk about the wisdom, I guess, and the discernment of building up other people, empowering other people so that you do not fulfill your mission alone, because you can't. So you as the leader, your promise to your team should be along these affirmation statements, and I want to go ahead and read it. I cannot fulfill our mission alone. I want to empower you. I invite you to share your desire to grow so we can make it happen together. And I'll read it again. I cannot fulfill our mission alone. I want to empower you. I invite you to share your desire to grow so we can make it happen together. And I am reading this out of the Leadership Promises for Your Week by John C. Maxwell. So this is week 19. Empowering your people. I immediately see, even in your read, being honest is the first card out the read. Your throat chakra, what you're communicating to your team, how you're communicating, how is that information disseminated, is in a position to look at. The Holy Spirit is nudging your spirit. You may say, hey, Reina, I know I'm implementing new processes, new procedures into my company, and, this is the time to do it because we need a different structure. Okay, so then, you're here, it resonates, because out the gate, there's something that needs to be communicated in the form of empowerment to your team in order for you to get to the success, in order for you to be successful in whatever goal that you're trying to achieve. Number one, you cannot fulfill this mission alone. Maybe some of you need to know or need to hear that in this season, as we are on the brink of going into autumn, where I am, East Coast, United States, we're getting ready to go into autumn, into fall. We have the equinox on Monday morning, 3:50 a.m., September 23rd, for those who are listening live. Even though this read is for your October bi-weeklies, from the 1st to the 15th, this energy is going to be the most prevalent. You're on the brink of getting a truth of what's needed in your team. What is the missing piece? Be honest. Get to the bottom of, the truth and clarity of situations around you in your company. I would suggest even a suggestion box, even a place where people could leave honest comments, getting feedback from your team and staff around you, because you cannot do it alone. And you, as a leader, need to understand that. This is in this new season, this is going to be a key thing to do, is to empower a team. A lot of times people don't believe, or a lot of times this is where, especially entrepreneurs, but in a team, whether it's sports, whether it's, a team project in school, a school project, whether it's, a project at work. When one person is stuck dragging everyone, it's almost like the LeBron, one person is doing all the work. And then you have people who are just filler? No. Everybody needs to be delegated tasks that fit their strengths and their needs. So, and whatever they can effectively and most efficiently bring to the table, that's what they need to be assigned, and focus on those strengths. So the model needs to look like I do it. It needs to go from I do it to I do it and you watch. Come watch me do this. Come watch me in this meeting. Come watch me land this sale. Come watch me introduce you to this client. So I do it and you watch. And then we move from that to you do it and I watch. So we're going to go see 2 clients this today. The first one, I'm going to go through the steps. I'm going to introduce us. I'm going to introduce the product. We're going to do a walkthrough, and we're going to listen to her needs, and we're going to show her how we can solve them, and we're going to sign her up. I'm going to do that. Then, and you're going to watch. I'm going to take lead. Then on the next client, the second client, you're going to do it, and I'm going to take lead. We're going to go do those steps. Now, a couple weeks later, you're just going to do it. A couple weeks of that, you're just going to do it. So now, in this week or in this month, in this objective, you have trained someone to be you and to do a task according to what you need. And now you can pull away and give that person a call for questions and be available in that way. But now you've done that, and now you can also send a third person even to go with you, the person you've trained, and let them repeat the model. So I sense, Aquas, that we're growing, and there's a communication or a piece that's missing, a small step. So 31 could be a number. 4 could be a significant number. So October 4th is how I look at that. And even October 31st is how I look at that. Pay attention to those gateways of empowering. Evaluate, empower. Evaluate, then empower. So you're not going to go give the person who's in charge of maintenance and janitorial, this process to be a salesperson. You're going to evaluate your team and see where they fit. Okay, and that's just no disrespect to people who work those jobs, because that's a job that we need. Okay, so everyone has the potential to succeed. While you're evaluating, you intend to empower. Look at the areas, these 3 areas. What knowledge do they have? What do the people need to know? What skill do they have? And what desire do they want? If they don't have a desire to go into sales, then this is not the person that you need to train in this aspect. There's got to be a creative way, or there's going to be a creative way, an original way that you go into this business growth. But it has to be piece by piece, little by little. You're giving people small seeded responsibilities, because as they grow, you grow. You cannot do this mission alone, Aqua. As much as you are an isolating sign or an isolated fixed energy, you have the self-discipline, of course. You are reliable, but you need to empower people around you. For some people, it's anywhere from 2 to 20 new people are coming on board. So I could be talking to small company owners, small business owners, to medium-sized business owners, to large businesses. Some people have 20 people that are coming, 20 to 35 for sure. Yeah, because you're going to this next level, but it's going to take a creative team. I'm hearing creative team, possibly a good balance of diversity here. So we want to have women on this team in specific. A dark-haired woman might be very beneficial in your team for the week of October, for the weeks of October, 1st to the 15th. I'm sorry if the cards are loud on the mic, but I want to be able to get these good, because the energy here is a very emotionally balanced, very stable, harmonious energy. There is a fluidity, like where the chi, the energy is actually able to flow. So you're in full manifestation, and it's almost like, just like what I'm saying, I do it, you do it, I watch, I do it, you watch, now you do it. I'm sending someone over. They do it, y'all do it together, you watch him do it, now he's doing it. Now she's coming in to do it, you all do it, watch it, do it together, send her out. And it's like there's a ripple effect. And in the first 2 weeks, whatever training groups or, whatever empowerment, as you're training and empowering and communicating, and you're getting people who are self-synchronizing to your team and self-disciplined and reliable to fulfill a goal. They're able to plant a seed, water it, watch it grow. For the smallest business, I just see two people. Larger businesses, sometimes, I can understand it's scalable. 20 people, 35 people are here. You might be creating a system. 35 souls are here, that's what I meant to say. But you might be creating a system where you are putting together the chain, the organizational structure. Make sure you stay out of delusion. Make sure your budgets match, and your everything has a balance. So I'm going to continue this reading, guys, on the other side as I dive in more onto more work solutions that's going to get you the success that you're desiring. I see a lot of my aquas really going into a season of harvest, and I want to be able to guide you in any small way that I can. So Spirit's got your back. I got your back. This is your girl, of course, Reina Rochelle, and I appreciate all your likes and subscribes. Have a great week.